All right, New York Times bestselling author Richard Paul Evans is back in Dayton today. About 10 years ago, on one of his trips here, he gave an impromptu talk to some students, which gave him inspiration for his new book, The Four Doors. Richard Paul Evans joins us this morning. Thanks. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Have you been back since the 10 years?
Oh, yes, okay.
What happened 10 years ago?
Well, I'm at a book signing, and a teacher came by. She drops an envelope filled with money, which is always welcome, right at the table.
Thank you.
She said, my students raised this for your charity. And would you come by and say thank you to them?
Okay.
So I had time. So I go to the school just thinking I'm going to say thanks. And I get there, and the teacher comes out. She goes, we're so excited that you're coming. We made it a district assembly. You have an hour. and I wasn't prepared. And so I walked in. I looked at these kids.
Hundreds of people.
It's like, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I'm going to tell them everything I wish I knew when I was their age.
Okay.
And what happened next was just magical. It just flowed. The kids were they just sat there rapt, just listening. And then I noticed they were crying. And I finished, they gave me a standing ovation and formed this line, and they wanted to be hugged. It was amazing. I went back and thought something really special happened today. I wrote down what I'd said in the talk.
Hopefully you remembered everything.
And, well, yeah, because it was really my philosophy. I've written 25 novels, and it's really what drives my books. Since then, I've given this in maximum security cells to prisoners, to murderers.
You've done this speech 100 times over.
To more than 100,000 people. I was flown in by Bain Capital to give it to the top Harvard MBA graduates. So really, really broad groups that I've given this to.
And it all started here in Dayton. Now, finally, you wrote it all down and put it in a book. The four doors, in our final minute here, explain, what are the four doors?
Well, in a nutshell, the four doors are how to live the life you really want to live. Most people are living far below their potential for joy and for accomplishment. And so it's breaking free from the limitations that stop us and truly having a life that matters.
You typically don't do nonfiction. Was this hard for you to write?
No, it was easy, actually.
Okay, because you did give the speech so many times.
Yeah,
right?
I've been doing this for 10 years, and people have been asking for this book for 10 years. So finally, it's like, okay, here's the book. And so tonight, I'll actually, instead of having a book signing with a little speaking, I'll actually be giving the Four Doors talk tonight at Books and Company, and then we'll have a book signing afterward. Okay,
and that is at the Green. We want to mention you can catch Richard tonight. That's at 7 o'clock, Books and Company. At the Green. 10 years later, you came back to where this all started.
Exactly.
So it just happens, right?
It's in my last city on the book tour. It's perfect. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.